little better than we maybe seen. I haven't seen Zim too often. Kind of a campy-ish kind of character. I think his recovery is a bit too exploitable for his own good.
I agree.
But I'm excited to see some more Zim, not only because it's a cool character, but also Invader Zim is a very sick show.
Yeah, no, I agree. Especially like his Nair is really good. He kind of has, some shades of Bowser Jr. in him a little bit.
Yes.
Which is like, that kind of character isn't generally the most explosive. Like you have moments, right? He's like a trap character as well. He sets some things up on the screen and you have to avoid them and do a good amount of damage. And it really gets your brain thinking. It's like, of course the Buzz plays that character, right? Like it's like, all right, okay, it all makes sense. So it's like seeing that character get far is always cool just because there's always some sort of like a mastermind behind it. It's like how your brain thinking like that when you could just be like picking Aang or SpongeBob and mashing Nair. Like it's cool though. I like it.
Yeah, they have that little bit of, Olimar, Rosalina quality too. And that definitely makes sense for a player like the Buzz. But also people who like that kind of play style. You want some minions to do a little work for you. I totally understand that. But that's the problem with that archetype too, is that when they're playing their game, they're playing at their pace. That's one thing they can do fine. But it's hard for them to adapt to another pace of play. And once you get in on them, it can be very easy to stay in. And it looks like we're gonna have the Aang versus April moveset, or Aang versus April matchup this time, which already is very grounded, and they're just going at it, just throwing bows.
Which is cool because I do love seeing some April O'Neil, if I do say so myself. That down air is probably one of my favorite moves in the game, just because it sets up for attack chases really quickly. She like slaps those heels together as well. Spike, it's just a good overall move. She has some cool, oh my gosh, tools at her disposal.
Yeah. April immediately stood out to me as a character that I think I was expecting to see a lot of. Her up B, just barely get back in time. You gotta be careful with those up Bs, by the way, because like they'll be affected by the momentum. So like if you use it too soon, you'll still move back instead of in the direction you want to go in. And I almost died from that. But yeah, April has like those big limbs, like can really long limbs can combo off them. The camera's really cool and has some awesome dash attack confirms that lead into kills pretty early.
There you go, just like that. We're seeing HeroMack trying to stay alive here, but Anomium is doing such a good job of keeping HeroMack at bay. Fighting their way for center stage, pushed back into the corner yet again, and to go all the way around and use the air dash, right? That's why the recovery's so good. It's like Cypher in a way like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it looks like literally like Snake's up B. Oh, back out there, yeah, respecting it, knows that like Aang just needs that one conversion, that's it. And they both really do here, but 160 for April is very much in kill percent, and that's gonna do it right off the dash attack confirm.
Okay, but at this point, if you're a Nomium, you're just looking for that one clean hit, right? Like how are you gonna get the KO? Maybe at this point, that'll do it. Goes into the side strong, right? That's nice conversion as well. But you can also just like, when you get Aang to a high enough percent, can't forget that you can just kind of throw him off stage. Ooh, that down heavy from the air.
Just that height too is making a difference against Aang, and they're 2 times taller. All these moves, a lot more coverage. That dash attack is so tall, so you got a little more of a margin of error there if you whiff it. It's not low to the ground like a lot of other dash attacks are in this game.
Oh, I just came all the way down.
Wow.
On the scooter, and I'm like, I'm surprised that one hit. I'm not gonna lie. He just kind of sat stand there and looked. Oh no.
That's how it starts.
He missed the air dash on one of those nairs because you're doing so many inputs. Oh man.
And just like that, like those 1 or 2 nair conversions have evened this game up immediately.
Let's see. Nice retaliation here. It's gonna be a close game.
Yeah, this is a clincher right here.
Can Anomiya make it back to the stage? They can. Now they can kind of fight for neutral here. Get a good hit. That's not gonna KO.
Oh! Almost
There
had to rinse the dash attack with the follow-up there with the boom mic. That move is so crazy off stage with the range. And HeroMackzZ, the clutch factor, looked like they were bringing it back, but just not enough. It's going to take that first game. Whew.
That's nice. Yeah, this is like...
That was a clincher at the end.
This might be one of the closer sets we see today.
Absolutely. No 15-second stocks in this one.
And it might be the first time. This is the first time we've seen in April, right? I think
yeah,
it is.
I think so. Might have even been the first one entirely, but at least for us, absolutely. Yeah, HeroMackzZ looked like they were going to bring it back, though. Like, was certainly... there's not much you need at all. Aang is such a self-starter, like, just gets right back into it. It's not a character that you can sleep on at all and kind of be like, all right, I have a lead, I can start to, play a little lackadaisical. Absolutely not.
There we go. Already starting off with the nair chains. And there we go, man. You just jump, nair, and do your air dash diagonally down. And you can string it together, man. It's tough to get out of. You see, it's worked on every player that's come up against for a reason.
And you can see, like,
Nice.
April doesn't have the same abusable move, but these stray hits are doing about the same amount of damage. So almost that dash attack confirm almost killed HeroMackz.
Ooh, tries to put out the camera, but it's not going to be enough here. Comes down with the down air, almost gets a tech chase scenario, but ends up not being able to convert, and HeroMackzZ takes that opportunity to get a reversal.
April doesn't really have that, like, horizontal
Oh my gosh.
capability that Aang's aerials do. Oh, but the spike! That could have been it. Still needs to get a kill quickly. That up air almost been enough to make it a 2-stock game.
And you can see the tough part here is getting that final blow. Like, if you don't get the raw conversion, like we saw, like the up strong right there, like it can, like people can live for a while. Like I think Aang was at like close to 150 by the time that stock was taken, which like for a light character you don't generally want. So you really have to try to get those conversions at like the optimal percent ranges.
And now a full stock lead here for HeroMackzZ. And just trying to poke in there with that down light in the air, but it's no match. Oh no! Goes way too low and can't recover. And now HeroMackzZ is allowed to get back into the game.
Yeah, you can see HeroMackzZ is definitely, he's been trying to chain these nairs into dares off stage, right? Like if you get the dare, you can chain the dare into the dare into the dare, and like totally just beefed the conversion there.
Oh, got the RPS. About a 60% lead here. Still in this, but has to be careful. They're whiffing a lot here.
Okay, what do y'all got? Wow.
Wow.
Well then. It was like, what do you say about that?
The destroy on that move too, because it has like the hit and also has like that little wind box too. Like that's again, Aang. Just you got to be careful because those hits in neutral. He has that simple 1 or 2 hit string to kill off the top that a lot of these top tiers have and need to have to excel in this meta. And April doesn't really seem to have that. Like you could see that was doing well because April's still hitting pretty hard and has that range and can do well off stage. But you could see struggling to like complete combos, keep strings going, follow up after a landing hit. Keep tech options, followed through. In those areas, Hero is absolutely far and away way ahead. And I think that might give him the edge overall in this series, but we'll see if can survive. Now we're going into game 3.
Okay, here we go. This time we got tri-platform layout. Nairs all day. We're gonna carry. We're gonna see some staircases too, potentially, with all these up airs, man. Coming down can be difficult.
Yeah. Oh, the air scooter gave him the coverage, yeah.
It's so good. It's so good.
This is definitely going to be good for April. You'd be able to ladder a little easier, but I'm also thinking, this stage was just as good for Aang,
Yeah. We saw what happened the last time. I think it was probably Kirby Kid that we saw went to this stage, and it did not help at all. Like
when you're already dying off the top, my first instinct wouldn't be I'm going to go to Battlefield. But maybe not. I'm here and they're there. But yeah, those kills off the top are going to be easy for both of these players, and HeroMackzZ taking advantage first.
Okay. Oh, I guess the down air. Right, I was kind of fishing for stray hits, but these nairs are exactly what HeroMackzZ wants right now, especially from low to mid percents. You just want to chain those together, and then you can start fishing for your KO option. So we're going to see what Anomium can do. This April has been pretty good so far, all things considered. Manages to finally get the KO there. And you always see every single time you get the KO is received, sets up that camera, right? You want to make sure your trap's on the stage.
Yeah, you have to have that active. But still, Aang can still shark really well. I can ignore, like if you put that camera on the top platform, he doesn't need that top platform now. He can still work with the 2 mid ones and can shark with that light mid, and jumping in with that. And look at that, wow, just going for the strong up smash. That is just, might be a mental boom there now for Eno, as Hero might be taking this game 3 off that.
Yeah, this is looking tough. Okay, nice conversion off of the dash attack to the strong. Eats him off stage, but he's gonna recover high. Like Aang's a tricky one to edge guard for sure.
And look how quick Hero gets back into advantage state, right? Like almost no hesitation. Immediately air dash right back to the stage. Immediately dive kicking or dive gliding, right?
Yeah.
With the up special, like not wasting any time getting back to the stage, which is absolutely what you need to be doing.
gotta be careful here. Beautiful timing as well. And you can see HeroMack is like pretty content. We're just kind of like holding guard, right? Like there it is again. And so like for Anomium, you really have to like start threatening the throw more, right? Otherwise, he's gonna keep guarding and then trying to punish.
I don't even think we've seen a single grab really come out from them.
Yeah, we've seen like I think maybe 2 or 3 so far, but not enough to like make it not an attractive option. There it is again. You got to go for some tomahawks.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And at this point, oh yeah, the teeter. Oh, wow. Sending him all the way up. I don't know.
Yeah, how was
that was weird. Yeah, but that should have killed right there off that teeter.
Okay. Oh, tries to go. Hold on. Oh man, I was thinking we might see a staircase. Still on the table though.
Yeah, now Hero is getting dangerously the kill percent.
Getting the yeet percentage too.
Ooh, the mix-up. Very late activation.
Up strong. Gotta look out for it. Careful with your jumps as well. Another guard coming out from HeroMackzZ. It's gonna be another nail biter. Both kind of in kill range. You get a dash attack here.
There it is. Hero bringing it back on this set. A lot of great defense there. Yeah, great defense and the conversions. Again, this is like a a Punisher's game, right? You got to be converting off that. You can't be whiffing those opportunities. Hero certainly isn't.
Man, all right, but this one could very easily be a game 5-er. I don't know if we've seen any of those. Well, I mean, we saw one game 5, but we didn't see like 2/3 of it. So like,
it was a game 3 for us.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I hope
might
so.
Be the first one. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I would love to see that. Both these players obviously have excelled far enough to get this far into this deep into the bracket, but are playing really well here too. Can go either way, and hopefully we can get back into that game. But yeah, Hero's Aang has been great with those mix-ups. I love the glider play. It's so hard to punish that when you just have no idea when it's going to activate. Like, do I get close enough to try to deal with it and get hit, or do I let him get back to stage for free? And that's kind of a decision you have to make on the fly in a split second. It's really hard to do.
And now at this point, because I don't expect to see any character swaps at any point. I think the April has proven it's doing just fine. All of these matches are ending up fairly close. We are going back to, the tri-platform layout again, which I think is a fair choice. It wasn't too bad the last time, but man. Yeah, it's like you have to. Your train of thought just kind of stops for a second as you watch some of these conversions.
Yeah, you never know. It might be someone's life could just end in a split second. You got to be ready for it. Going back to Battlefield, interesting choice here for There's a grab, and there's the combo. There we go. There we go.
So good. That's the answer right there. He's guarding a lot. HeroMackzZ is. So you just gotta pull up there and yeet him. Nice. Oh my gosh.
He died at 57.
Let's go, Anomium. That is absolutely crazy. Getting more conversions here.
Completely different game we're seeing. I mean, this is crazy. Yeah, and then you obviously Anomium has noticed that Hero's playing so much more defensively and blocking.
Oh my gosh.
And now Hero's like, okay, now I have to turn it up.
That is absolutely ridiculous. And here we go. Falling there. Man, Aang with these nairs, bro. What am I watching?
That could have been it. That literally could have been it.
It could have been it.
That could have been it.
Oh, man.
The teeter can't follow through, though. Just barely whiffs the light up air.
I'm going to push him down to the side. Here you go. Going for these up airs. It's no big deal, though. As for Anomium, all you need is like a dash attack at this point, and I think you can confirm the game. I think you can convert that into the side strong, and it should be enough since Aang's so light. Oh, that'll do it. There it is.
Hit him with the RPS mid-air. It put him into the stun, and that opened up the opportunity for the conversion for Anomium to make it a game 5. Love to see it.
Oh, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. So we do get our game 5. Dash attacks have been the breadwinner, for most characters today, right? Just like getting those dash attack conversions into a side strong or whichever strong of their choice, just like always leads to something. Usually it leads to KO. Otherwise, it's chain dares off stage, or like a stray hit. Like we saw when Pugsy was playing. Like a lot of those KOs were just falling strong. Yeah,
the dash attack cancel into another move is almost too good. Like
Yeah.
some characters don't even need to do a strong or anything. They can just jab. Like Reptar can just dash attack, jab, and kill people at like 90. Like that's dumb. Not that conversion. But yeah, you know, you also have to commit to the dash attack, which in this game, committing to that could also be death. So there's that balance there. I did like though that had that recognition on Hero who was blocking a lot, and has a lot of those tools where they might not be safe, against like a retaliation hit from Hero, but Hero couldn't grab, block grab, right? Couldn't like shield grab a lot of the time because the camera's in the way or the boom mic's in the way. Like the dash attack puts that camera in between them. So like you got to have that in mind where you can't easily just, shield grab or block grab right out of those out of those situations.
Oh, yeah, now we're going to FD as well, right? So this is going to be a quite bit different. We saw like Anomium was able to get those really early KOs off the top, right? You said that like Aang died at like 50 or something. Like that's crazy. You don't have that option here though. Yeah.
And this is
nice.
That's a kill.
That killed.
Wow, how many times that kills? Oh my god.
Flash the camera on and looking like Frank West. Hold on.
Yep. This the first time I saw this character, I was like, this is literally Frank West. Like the shopping cart is just the camera, and you have the video camera, you have the camera flashes, you get literally everything. You have the boom mic is like his he has the bat,
Yeah.
It's perfect. It's perfect. Thank you.
Yeah. It's like, you guys on the same wavelength right there. I mean, just like that. I mean, we find ourselves in a tied stock scenario. HeroMackz like, all right, it's Nair time, right? Here it is. Gets the Nair, and that's going to lead to a lot of damage. It's carrying up, though. That means DIing in, which I think is, pretty useful, all things considered, because it's getting him to the point where he's getting so high that he'll be able to do an attack out of hit stun or jump.
Yeah, this is actually a lot more even than I was expecting, though, because for harmonic convergence, right, like this is an Aang stage for sure, with all those Nairs you can land.
Oh.
Goes for the, trying to activate to get the best of Anomium, but then slips by the stage and ends up dying as a result. So Hero, one stock left here, or otherwise they might go down to losers, and now they even it up. It's a stock apiece. Who's making it through, and who's going down to losers?
Oh, and the Nairs have already been found. That's 5 in a row.
Oh, no.
6, 7, 8.
Uh-oh.
You're pressing that Nair button. Oh, dash attack, it's coming.
Oh.
It's coming.
Wow. You're trying to set up that last stock, you're trying to set up the hype, and then Hero just dominates, obliterates that last stock. I mean, do we even have enough of footage to get the replay there? It looks like we do. Insane. This is crazy. And off those Nairs.
That's tough, right? Because we've seen that from both sides.